everybody. My name is Dan Lindholm, and I want to tell you about my trip to Colorado recently. Let me start at the beginning. My old friend Greg Feinman, I've known him since we were little kids in school. He's a retired law enforcement officer, and about 4 or 5 years ago he started this paranormal investigation team in Colorado. And he retired, and I was basically working as a consultant for him, not working, but acting as a consultant for him for a while there, and helping get things going. So Greg calls me up, and continually over the years, and just last spring he called me up and told me that he had this psychic, and he was looking into these cattle mutilations, and he had his theory about cattle, and his plan was to find any markings that might be on the cattle, or some way that if they were marked before they were taken. And they learned a lot. He got the psychic, and they learned a lot doing the cattle mutilation thing, and they actually contacted those responsible, which I'll tell you right now are the Grays, and she has actually had on and off contact with the Grays themselves, and that there's answers coming from this that are huge. This is, I don't know how to explain it, but this little corner of southern Colorado is really special, and Greg has really found something here. Now let me talk a little bit about his psychic. Greg vetted his psychic. He took her to the coroner's office. Like I said, he's a former law enforcement agent, and he took her to the coroner's office, and the coroner tried to hand her a file and see if she could say anything else about the case, and she just touched the file, and she went to tell him all about the case, including some details, like there was a little kid's wagon that was used and the guy was having difficulty dragging it through the mud, and that seemed to really match the description of the case. So she was vetted. She's a great psychic, and also Greg, through the psychic, had contact with his father, his deceased father, and Greg said there's things that she said that there's no way that she could possibly have known. It was straight from his dad. So after they're going on with these investigations into these cattle mutilations, and they find all this stuff out, like the Grays, which he has everything documented. Greg is a former law officer, and everything is on a report. Everything is videotaped. All the contacts she's had is all videotaped. Got a plethora of evidence in this investigation. Now, I'm going to cut here to my trip down. See, they were one of the things interesting about this place is a lot of car wrecks have happened right in this 2-mile stretch in front of this rancher's property where these cattle mutilations happen. So they were trying to contact somebody that was in a car wreck, and they stumbled across another spirit, and long story short, she was abducted in a human trafficking ring, and she was taken, and they chopped her up with a machete and put her in bags and threw her in this river. The spirit told them this story. Now, through investigative efforts and some other crazy stuff, it's all documented that went on. They found the name of the person. They found out where she was missing from, and they know that this body is in this river. Greg, my buddy, he's technically disabled. He drives around in a wheelchair in his house, and he's out there in the river trying to find this body. That's where I come in. I decided to take a trip down there, and I believe in his psychic from what he said, and I went down there to be his legs and get out there in the river and try to find this body. And so that was it. I made a plan. A couple weeks later, here I come, Colorado. On this video, what you're going to see is just one crazy night, the most crazy supernatural experience of my life. And you're going to see this psychic talking to the spirit, and you can see this, the spirit talking back through the K2 meter. You can see it lighting up besides responding to her telepathically. And then after this episode, I can tell you more about the next part. One thing I gotta say is that I love my wife dearly, and I have no intention of having an affair with a spirit or a person or anything. But at this time when we were filming, it was apparent that the spirit had taken a liking to me, and I was kind of playing along to try to elicit whatever response I could. So there you have it. One other thing, the K2 meter, the part you don't see is that it sat there for an hour and didn't do a damn thing. And then I will cut from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. You don't see the long pauses in between and the suspense. You're going to see just all the action, all the things that happen, just clip after clip after clip. And that's the way this thing's built. So with that, without further ado, we're going to get to the videos.
You know, and here's the thing. Just because we find a body part, I mean, she can cross over whenever she wants.
Oh yeah, that doesn't mean she has to go there.
Yeah.
It would just help us to get put her family at ease. I mean, you don't have to cross until you're good and ready, girl. I will be available to you anytime that you come to me and let me know that that's what you want to do. There she is.
I'm sorry, hon. I'll back off.
It stopped. Oh yeah.
Greg, oh thank you.
Thank you, honey.
I'm trying to get up till I can see it good, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just me, Monica.
Right on, Kika.
It's just me, Kika.
Come on.
Can we do that again? That was great.
Come on, hon. That was awesome.
Yes, that
Hon,
was.
I'll back off. Hon, I'm sorry.
I'm so proud of you for
That was
doing
awesome.
that for us. Thank you. Thank you.
She was just showing us that she understands what you're saying. That
Yes.
she gets it.
Yes.
She gets
Yes.
it.
That was awesome.
Yes. Praise. It's sad what happened, but what's waiting for you is so superior.
Hey.
I mean, whew, there she is. Yay,
Hi.
girl. Right
Thank
on,
you.
girl. Right on. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Thank you, honey.
Oh, I can feel you on my shoulder.
Yes, see? She likes men of your height. Yeah, she's very attracted to you because one thing, your height. Other things as well, I'm sure, but you're just the right to drape herself. She was about 5'5". Taller than me. Thank you, girl.
Thank you, hon. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Kika. I've been thinking about you every day.
Yes, you're constant in my mind too. You know that.
Oh.
You come to me all the time.
She loves you, Sue.
Yeah.
We all love you, Kika.
Yes.
And this is all for you, hon.
Praise the Lord God.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll not place any limits on you at this time. None. Just do be there for us tomorrow, please, so that Dan can find you.
Ooh. I got something flash right in front of my camera.
BKB.
Did you see something?
No, I was looking at this. I thought I did see a flash though, right
Something
there.
flashed right in front of my camera.
Yes. Yes.
Just,
Thank you, Kika. Thank you so much.
Yes. And you're welcome to come home with us tonight if you like to. You sure are welcome with us.
Absolutely.
Me and Sue are splitting the bed tonight.
Yep, yep. No
That
telling
means-
what's going to happen.
That means Dan's all alone.
Yeah.
And I suppose Dan and Sherriff.
Really?
She's like, no, you're not alone.
She's giggling too, isn't
Yes,
she?
she is. She sure is. You know, to her, the time she spends with us is almost better than most of her life. Her life was a difficult life. She had a difficult life.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's sad, especially it had a difficult life and then to end it like that.
And then to end like that.
I mean, that's just,
It's just terrible.
But you're in the company of people who adore you, really. We just want to help you, and we're amazed by you and thrilled with you, and we just want to help you, baby girl. Whatever that is. If you say you want to stick around on hopping there and there for years, yeah,
Yeah, you want to
you
stick
sure
around.
can. We'll let you do that if that's what you want to do. But
Yeah.
you can come to me any time at my home because you already have done that. So I know you know the way to my house. So you're welcome to be with us anytime, baby. I'm so excited about this.
Now, as crazy as that was, now is when it gets really crazy. All right, and now is when it comes into play that, do you believe psychic? Because I do. And stuff coming up, it totally depends on whether you believe her or not. But I believe her. And, well, I'm just going to roll the clips. You're going to have to see it for yourself.
it's this, it's that. Well, no, man, I saw it for myself.
Exactly.
And I vetted. I said, I vetted my psychic. I'm sorry, you're not my psychic. You're not mine.
Well, I like
But
being
my
yours,
psychic.
so.
But
I
my
got yours.
psychic. That's cool. I know. I see it too.
What's that?
I don't see it. I fucking hear it.
What is it?
Flashlight.
I got it in my pocket right here. What do you see here?
Fucking something huge over here walking.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want some answers. You know, and I've been calling out to him every time Did you hear that?
I did. What was it?
What'd you hear?
Like a howl?
Like a roar.
Really?
I thought it was like a howl, like a...
I thought I could hear something like that.
Yeah, let's sit here for a while quietly. I heard it. It sounded a little more threatening than a wolf's call.
What are you sensing, Sue?
I'm sensing something that I don't know. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's something I don't know. It's some kind of an animal. But it's something I don't know.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
We may be getting our Bigfoot experience yet. So you really do sense something?
I
that
do.
You don't
I
feel,
do.
That you don't know?
I don't know what it is. It's something different than anything I've ever seen. But
That sounds really good.
yeah, because it could very well. I only saw that one video of it.
What's that?
Of a Bigfoot. That one. Remember I said I saw that one video?
Yeah.
That's all I've ever seen.
Are you feeling one close, Dan?
I don't know if that's what it is.
I kind of am.
I feel something. It's an animal, or at least part animal, and it is near us.
It's what?
But it's near us, but I don't know what it is. Something I've never seen before. And I'm not seeing it. I'm just aware this is something new, Susan. You know, I'm getting that kind of a message. It's curious about us, whatever it is.
You sense?
And it's a master at hiding.
Oh. Dude.
Yeah.
When she said that, man, that just made my whole head tingle.
Yeah.
Because that now I know what we got.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get out.
Well,
Let's do it.
just trying to find the handle.
Let's do this. Wherever you're hiding, you don't need to.
So you're talking to the psychic, huh? He's aware that you're out there, and that you're a master at hiding. Sounds an awful lot like my friend. You know, all I got is this flashlight right now. I don't even have a camera on me. So you know I'm not going to hurt
Thought
you.
I heard some big steps over that way.
Can't do a damn thing to you. So we would just like to hang out with you, you know? We want to be your friend. We're not here to shoot any weapons or do any damage to anything. I just love it out here, don't you? So beautiful.
Yeah, 'cause I thought I heard some heavy walking back in here. Like on the edge of that lighting right there.
Like before?
Yeah, I thought I could, yeah, I did.
Like right now, right? Like before, like when we were in the Jeep? What do you mean, like right now?
When you were over there, when
Really?
you were just standing over there. I told you, didn't I? Did you hear me?
I was over there.
Yeah, when you were over there, I heard it over here. I told Greg, but I don't think he heard me, but the camera probably did.
Trying a little exercise where she tries to speak to the sensei like she does a spirit or something.
And
Because
just, you mean out loud?
They've been known
Or just in
to
my
be
head?
telepathic. Is what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying to
they
get
are
at.
definitely.
So you can possibly
communicate just through
communicate.
telepathy. Yes. Okay. I will
And
do
that's,
that.
yeah, that's a whole.
Okay. I got one thing. It asked me, who are you? How do I answer that?
Huh?
Your friends.
Your
We are
friends?
friends, yes. We're friends.
We're making noise?
Yes, make a noise. Stomp around.
So, one observation. What animal would ask you who you are?
Yeah. My
So that
exact.
kind of clarifies that this is not
Yeah.
an animal
No.
per
No.
se.
Mm-mm.
This is great.
Yes.
am Dan Lindholm from Oregon. You may not know me, but I'm sure your brethren does.
Mhm.
And they know that I mean no harm. I'm never armed. I only want to learn. I have no bad intentions. I only want to protect your species. I mean no harm at all. In fact, my mission is to stop men from doing harm.
Yes.
That's who we are. That's who I am.
Okay, I'm Greg Feinman from Colorado. I was armed, but I just unarmed. I do not have a weapon on me right now. I mean you no harm. We're your friends. There's no worries, no reason to be afraid. There's no enemies here. We come with love, respect, and a quest for knowledge.
I'm Mama Sue, and I think you know that I have a few gifts that the good Lord gave me, and I want to use them to communicate with you. Our dear friend Dan here behind me has spent a good deal of his life just trying to find out more about you, not to harm you in any way or to change anything about you, just curiosity. And in the same way that you're curious about us, if we were able to throw away the fear that any of us might be feeling, you too, you don't need to fear us. I think we could come together and share some things. I know you communicate telepathically, and I'm open to that, as well as the guys. I know that they would love to hear from you. So please, don't be afraid of us. Step forward, okay? I'd like to know what you would want us to call you. Because I have a feeling you don't care for the term Bigfoot. So what should we call you? What would they call you where you're from?
Oma? Did you say?
Say it again.
Oma?
Now I hear grunting. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I hear a series of like that, deep. I can't even get that deep, but I don't know if that's trying to say yes. I think you might be, if not exactly that, it's something very much like that. You want me to
got
get
something
this
over here. We got lights coming.
Or you're, whoa, what was that?
Oh, look.
What is that?
Greg.
What is that, Greg?
Greg,
What is
at
the
this.
camera?
Oh.
Camera.
What is that?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Are you making that happen?
Look at that. It's fucking cold.
I hope that's not broken.
I don't know, man. Never seen it do this before. Something's up.
It just started out. I mean, he was.
No, this ain't right.
Try turning it off and back on.
No, I will. I am. This ain't right. You know, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Can I turn on the heater?
Ooh, I saw a shooting star.
Ask
Ooh.
them if they know us.
Do you know us? Do you know who we are? The three of us? We know Dan well.
You know me well?
Yes. We know Dan well.
You know me well?
There you go.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. So what do I...
There you go. Oh, it's up and running.
Are you the same ones that he's seen in other areas in his lifetime? Or do you have a common knowledge of... I mean, does something happen to one of you and you all are aware? Is that something that's possible? How is it you know him? Well known.
I'm well known?
You're well known. Do you know who Greg and I are? Been watching us.
Have they?
Yeah.
They've been watching you because you guys been coming down here, huh?
Yeah, that's why. And we've never come looking for them. Never even thought of that.
Where's that? You can take that one, and I want to take this one.
Dan, you're in their storybooks.
Is that what he said?
Well, no, I said
Oh,
that.
you're saying that.
But you're well known. I mean, that in itself is like, you know?
Oh, man.
We're coming out again tomorrow out here, same area, all along the river here, and that would be an excellent opportunity for you to let yourself be seen, and at least we can wave at each other across the way. We have no intention of hurting you or changing you or doing anything that would affect your lives.
I'm going to be out here. I'll be out here in the river. I'm not out here to find you guys. I'm not out here to harass you guys. I'm out here to find this girl. Any help I can get from you guys would be well appreciated.
We mean no harm. I know you know I have a gun on me, but I don't have it on me, and it's put away. And it is not for you. There's nothing you could do to me. You could rip me limb for limb, and I would not ever turn a weapon on you. I would never harm you.
You know, they don't like vehicles. They feel afraid of vehicles because they've seen them, speed mud, and they would probably never come to us in the vehicle. But if we stepped out and away from the vehicle, would you consider coming to us then? Maybe.
There's only one way to find out.
Let's do it. See, we're walking away from the vehicle that scared you, even though it is nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of at all. We would never use it against you in any way.
Okay, this is better, right?
Isn't this better?
We would love for you to just come right up that hill and say hello.
Yeah. Just even peek your head up. Pick your head up from wherever you are right now.
You said they are listening. Do you have a sense that there's more than one?
Yes, there's more than one here.
Like 2, 3, 4? Do you get a sense of
Family.
a family?
Maybe 5.
Wow.
And you would never know it because they are so concealed. Masters at it.
Yeah. I heard something right over here.
But it sounded further, not close. Across the river. Ooh, it is still.
Yeah, you want to take this? And I'm going to be bringing the... I said I'd love to hear more of what they got to say if you...
Yeah, they know you. You're well known.
What does that mean? They hate me?
No. I think you're like you're the great unknown, but they're not as fearful of you as they are other people.
Huh?
They're not as fearful of him as they are other people. Because he's proved himself. He's not done anything in all these times. This is an honor, right?
No.
Well, we did good tonight all the way around.
They're not as afraid of me as they are.
No, they aren't as afraid of you as other people. Because you've proven yourself. Yeah. Yes. Yay. Everything is just, thank you. Everything coming through.
Well, that was pretty crazy. One thing I want to say is that 2 nights later, we went back out there, and she made contact once again with the same entities. And the information that came at that time was absolutely mind-blowing. And it will come in the future. This video has been all about one night. And it was the craziest night of my life. And oh man, I headed back to Oregon, and here I am in my backyard. I tell you, everything here is real and true, and nothing was made up or fabricated. This is all raw video that I just sliced together, and you be the judge. I think it's pretty dang cool. You guys have a great day.